We are so excited for it, and leading up to today, this entire week, some of our reporters and anchors have gotten to ride along with some of these very skilled pilots who are going to be performing here today, and Meredith Helline was one of them. Meredith, we want to hear all about your experience and also about some of those displays that are there behind you.
Caitlin, it was a great experience. When I first heard this big show was happening a couple months ago, that was one thing. I was like, I have to ride with someone. I have to. Well, I was lucky enough. I rode with two, and one of them you can see right behind me, like you said, the Geico Sky Typers. It was a really great plane, a vintage plane. Actually, take a look at some of this video that we have of it. So these planes were actually built in the 1940s. They're World War II era planes, and it was really a pleasure flying with these guys. Most of the pilots of the SNJ-2s are actually veterans, and believe me, these planes are in pristine condition. They were used mostly as military training planes, and now these planes you see that I rode in are all souped up for the show happening today and tomorrow. The planes are awesome because you can ride open air, which is an experience I never had before. Of course, we did flips, we glided over the ocean. I had the chance to ride with the lead solo pilot. He was in the #1 position, and he did most of the communicating to all of the other pilots to make sure that everyone was in formation, which way to turn, those kinds of things. His name is Steve Salmiers, and he also writes up the acts they do for each show. He says they switch them up every couple of years, and here's a little bit about what he had to say about how he comes up with them.
Our whole routine is telling a story. What we're doing is telling a story of the T-6s. They're military airplanes. They taught World War II pilots in all different career fields as far as the bombers and fighters and transports. And these are the maneuvers they taught back in World War II, and they're teaching today in F-16s and F-35s and F-22s and F-18s and all the services.
They're very cool. I wish my grandpa could have seen me. He would have been so proud to know that I rode in one of those. So be sure you look out for those guys when the show starts at 11 o'clock this morning. Live at Myrtle Beach's General Aviation, I'm Meredith Helline. Back to you, Caitlin.
And Meredith Helline is already here inside the gates at the General Aviation Terminal. We're going to check in with her now.
Hey, Caitlin, yep, we got here nice and early, but I want to take you straight over to this jet here. It's an L-39. This is what I rode in yesterday. It was quite the experience. I just wanted to give you an up-close and personal view. I got in right here. Pilot Scott Farnsworth drove right there. You had to stick your feet in these things right here to climb up in there. Again, this is an L-39. It was actually built in the 70s. I didn't believe it at first when he told me, and you'll see this number right here. This is an international racing jet. Yes, just like Star Wars. They race these things across the world. So you have to stay tuned later in our show today. I'll give you the full story. You'll see what it looked like when I was up there doing loops and twists with Scott Farnsworth. It's a great thing you don't want to miss. Now we want to get straight over to Sean, who has everything you need to know about traffic. Sean.
Out here, we'll only get a chance to see the planes today. Some of the lucky few. And reporter Meredith Helline, they actually got to ride in some of these planes.
We're so envious, for sure. But we're excited to share it with you at home who are coming out today. Meredith joins us now from the General Aviation area. You've got Scott Farnsworth with you. He took you up in a flight on an L-39. What was that like, Meredith?
Hey, Michael and Caitlin. Yeah, I have Scott Farnsworth with me again today. I was so lucky yesterday to fly with him, and we're lucky enough to have him back today for our morning show. So thanks for joining us.
My pleasure to be here. My pleasure to be here.
And so tell us a little bit about what we can expect today, what you're going to be out here doing with your L-39 jet.
Well, we hope that the crowd comes out and visits us here at Myrtle Beach. The weather is amazing. We've been to so many air shows across this country. Myrtle Beach has been so inviting. The weather's perfect. We want you to come out. We want the crowd to come out and fly with us virtually in the L-39 racing jet here. Just like you flew with me yesterday, the people that come out here can come to the Dash Aerosports Pavilion, and we'll put you into the Dash Force One L-39, and you can fly with me in formation. We have a couple different experiences. You can go cloud surfing with me, low-level racing, cloud surfing. It's just a great experience. Everything that you had with me out over the ocean yesterday, that our crowd can come in and fly with me in our virtual reality experience.
That's something I can tell you don't want to miss. They're going to be setting that up. So make sure you look for this racing jet, the L-39 Dash jet that's out here at the wings over Myrtle Beach Air Show. Again, Scott, thanks for being here. Now we're going to take you to that story with all the video of what we did yesterday. This standard L-39 Advanced Combat Trainer has been turned into a Reno National Air Racer for pilot Scott Farnsworth.
But I really like being at 500 miles an hour and 50 feet and a pack of other guys with the competition. So I love all aspects of aviation. I'm really excited to bring you into the cockpit today and share with you one of my passions.
You may have seen him on TV racing internationally, sometimes just 50 feet off the ground. But today, up, and away took a whole new meaning for me.
View, and we're going to keep ratcheting it up a little bit. So we're going to start with some smooth barrel rolls and maybe do a little bit of flying. I'm going to let you fly the jet a little bit today.
He's not kidding.
Maybe get you to do your own barrel roll, and then after that, if you're still feeling comfortable, we'll go and start going into the vertical maneuvers where you start pulling a little bit more G's.
So straight up we went in what Scott calls the highly reliable and bulletproof L-39. He wasted no time with the performance-grade takeoff. It only took a few seconds and we were high in the sky at the coast. There's not a lot of words that can describe the experience, but the views were breathtaking. Until, twist, we were doing barrel spins over the ocean, then straight up, and it seems like we floated back down. We hit 400 miles per hour. Then it was my turn. Yep, I flew the plane for a little bit, but decided I'd rather be driven than drive. As we hit 5 Gs, I couldn't even move my arms to record with my phone, and my heart started to race. It's truly an experience like no other. Scott treated me well and truly gave me the ride of my life.
Let's go to Meredith now. She is live now to continue our coverage. Meredith?
Hey, Eric and Michael. Yeah, as you guys know, we've been traveling the grounds today at the wings over Myrtle Beach Air Show. We made our way. We saw something we couldn't miss. We saw this Gold Star wall right here. So we came over here. We met Sam Nakora, who's the founder of this wall. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
And we're going to start first. We'll get to the wall in a second. The first thing that you walk upon here that you see when you come to the tribute wall is the battlefield crosses of the 5-star military branches. And I'm going to let Sam take it away now and explain one of these displays that's special.
The one to my left up here, the Marine Corps display. First of all, every bit of items in this belong to a military personnel that either served or sacrificed their lives in the Gulf. This particular one here, the boots belong to Lance Corporal Travis Layfield. His mom bought those boots for him. He was supposed to come home on leave. 2 days before coming home, he was killed in the Battle of Fallujah. He never got the chance to wear those boots. We have them on display. That's also his helmet that he wore out in the battle. There's a lot of significance to every item on this display.
And this is just one, and then so he's just one of the people that's on the wall here. You see these thousands and thousands and thousands of gold stars here behind me. There's actually 16 panels here, and they go all the way back to members of our military that have been lost since 2001. And Sam, Mr. Nakora, started this wall in 2011, and he's adding, unfortunately, another star next week. He'll be traveling to Kentucky to fill in the blank right here. Can you talk about that?
Right, so next week we're traveling to Kentucky. There was a Air Force captain that was killed in action in Afghanistan as one of the support teams out there. And next week in Kentucky, his dad will place the star of his son on the wall in that space right there.
That's, something very special for that family. And you're here at Wings Over Myrtle Beach because this air show is something really important to veterans. There's a lot of veterans here. Navy, Army people are here, and many of the pilots we've met this past week are veterans. So thanks for being here today.
Thank you. And I just wanted to plug in our website, if possible, tributewall.org. We are open to Gold Star families all throughout the country. We will bring the wall to you. All you have to do is ask, and we will try our best to bring it to you.
Thank you, Sam. And if you come to the air show today and you want to come see this Gold Star wall, it's definitely something that you can't miss. It's an eye catcher. It's over by the chalet tent. If you keep walking near the bouncy houses. Back to you guys.
And WNBF News has our whole team spread out across the grounds here at the General Aviation Terminal. All morning long, we've taken a look at what you can expect for yourself if you head out here.
That's right. WNBF News reporter Meredith Helline is roaming around in the heart of all the fun. Meredith, where are you taking us this time live?
Hey guys, yes, we are having a bunch of fun. We found one of the entrances where just hundreds and hundreds of people will come in, then there's a little lull, then more will come in. I guess it's going along with the bus stops or something, the shuttles, but I have the Jasinski family here with me. We found them in the crowd. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Good.
We're excited.
Doing good. I have Marie, Bob, Trent, and Edward right here. And Trent, do you want to start us off? Why are you so excited to be here today?
Because my favorite part of the air show is when the smoke rings and the planes fly through the things, and I like how it makes a design usually.
Yeah, that is going to be something very cool that I can promise you're going to see a lot of. What else are you excited for today?
Probably just listening to the planes.
And you're going to get some more of these planes. That's on your to-do list, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we've been playing with these for about 10 minutes. And his little brother, Edward, you show him your plane? Look what you got. Edward, what are you most excited for? The air show? The air show. He was very loud and talkative earlier. He wants the air show, and we know you are so ready. He's been flying this plane around for a while. And how about you guys? Now, this isn't your first air show, so what are you expecting today in Myrtle Beach?
Well, we're excited about the Blue Angels because we've never seen the Blue Angels before.
That is very exciting.
Very exciting.
How about you?
Yeah, I've seen the Blue Angels a long time ago, and it's really very thrilling show.
All right, well, it's going to be great. We saw them just practicing yesterday, and everything is just unbelievable.
They're going over our house like millions of times.
They're what?
They're really going over our house.
You heard the rumbles?
No,
They were going over our house, too.
Yeah, there's a lot of smoke.
Yeah. Well, we can't wait for it, right?
Yep, we're
All right.
super excited.
All right, well, we're going to let them enjoy the rest of their show. For now, Meredith Helline reporting live, and we'll see you back here soon.
The Myrtle Beach High School cheerleaders, they are fundraising today, right, Meredith?
They are. You know, we've been talking about pilots, we've been talking about planes today, but how about the people that are keeping everyone fed here? And what better food than ice cream and Dippin' Dots? So I have some soon-to-be. They're going to be freshmen at Myrtle Beach High School in the fall. Hi, ladies. Are you having fun out here?
Yes, it's so much fun.
What has been your favorite part of this entire day?
I like the beginning when the pilots were flying and the flag was around.
Yeah?
That was my favorite too.
Favorite too?
I agree.
Everyone's favorite? All right, everyone loves the flag. Why not? And how's business been going today? Tell us what you're here for.
We're here for a fundraiser so we can buy new uniforms and equipment and stuff, and we've been getting a lot of business.
Yeah, you all have been super busy since I've been here. So if you're coming out to the air show at all today, if you're here and you just happen to be watching us, make sure you stop by these Dippin' Dots tents. What do we call this? The coolers with the umbrellas. You said they're scattered all over the grounds today with a lot of
Whole
your
team, yes.
our whole to raise money for a great cause. All right. Well, thanks for being here, ladies. And they have one more thing they want to show you guys. So watch this.
Fired up, see Hawks go, Hawks go. Fired up, see Hawks go, Hawks go. Fired up, see Hawks go, Hawks go.
All right. Well, there you go. Go Seahawks. We'll send it back to you guys.